Okay, so let's take a look at what the activities are that you're going to do for the second part of Chapter 2. I put it here the My Programming Lab. So you've got the My Programming Lab piece. Under Chapter 2, the sections you're looking at are these here. So 2.10, 12, 13, and 14. And then there's a review section at the end. So make sure you're doing those. Again, I would highly recommend that you go through like the video for this particular, like section 2.10 and, check that video out. And when you feel like you're familiar with it, go ahead and go into My Programming Lab, practice a little bit with that section, then go back and work on the next section and keep going. And so kind of do these along the way. I think that's the most efficient way of doing it, and it will help you. Hopefully, kind of just learn along the way as you get, and then by the time you get to the end of the chapter, you're like, oh yeah, I've done all this stuff. It's a piece of cake, right? And then you'll see under the programming challenges, you'll see there's 2-2, just a quick little review one, and 2-16 is kind of just a fun little one to do with asterisk. So you'll see that in there. And then 14 and 15 are special ones. You'll see they're a little bit different. They don't match up with your 14 to 15 in your book. It's actually from a different Gaddis book that I use for a different class. And so I just kind of like the assignments. And so they're in there. I put them in the PowerPoint so you can see them in here. This is a mod program, so you've got that one. And then a little stock gain or loss. So those two problems, and of course the text for these are also over here in Canvas, so you can see, as you look down here. So we've got a little piece right here. So here's those first two, and then here are these other two that are right here. So when you click on them and go into them, you'll see the assignments are listed in there. And here's the My Programming Lab. I go in and add this after the fact. So you just submit as you submit each correct answer in My Programming Lab, it puts the little green check mark, and then you're good to go. So and then I'll come in after the due date and review those, and then come back in here and manually put in your grades here. Okay, so and you'll see the different videos in here. Not as many videos as the first part of the chapter, but you'll see there's some good stuff in there. So make sure you check them out. And let's see, one that's kind of repeat. This was also posted in the first section. That is our author's video based on these things here. So I kind of made one too, just real quick. But then he has little things that he reviews in here. So I kind of focused on just two different things in this video. But anyway, you'll see that. And then under the little assignment section, excuse me, this is a review of the problems from part one, we're at the very end, programming challenge 10 and 3. So those were in the PowerPoint and just kind of at the end of that. So if you want to see how those work out, just, see if you did yours the same or different, or it doesn't really matter as long as you were able to get it done, I guess. So and get the right results. So you'll find there are many ways of doing things, especially as we add more tools to your toolkit. So anyway, pretty cool. All right, so that's basically it. Have fun with the rest of chapter 2.